Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. I will be transforming or upscaling this into this. Call it cheating, it makes it easier and it is more spicier. Let's go on to make our drink. This is raw pap made from red guinea corn. A lot of you would have guessed. I upscaled it to spicy kunu dawa on the rocks. It's spicy and aromatic and it's so easy to make. Just grab the raw pap and upscale transformation. To make this kunu extra spicy and aromatic, I'll be adding this negro pepper and this tiny red pepper. Let me call it peppercorn. For the negro pepper, you can use like 1/8 cup to 1/4 cup of it. And then this tiny pepper, not sure what the name is, but I got it from those who sell the negro pepper. It is about 1.5 teaspoons, but I ended up using 2 teaspoons. And for the ginger, I'll use just a tiny bit because the pap akamugi that I'm using already has ginger. I have a video on spiced pap akamu. You can watch that. Negro pepper is called eru in Yoruba, Hausa, Kimba, and Igbo Uda. Those 2 teaspoons, and I'm going to use sweet potato later as a sweetener. This is about the size of the sweet potato I used. It has been peeled and washed. I'm cutting up the sweet potato into tiny pieces. I would be using a blender and the ginger to cut it into smaller bits. I added more ginger to the ginger previously shown. I'll start by grinding the dry spices, that's the peppers and the cloves. Time to blend the sweet potato and the ginger. These ones are fresh. I'll add water to it and then I'm going to blend it. A quick tip, if you want it smoother, peel the sweet potato and the ginger ahead, pour water in it, freeze, and when you're ready to blend, you bring it out, let it thaw a little bit, and then you put in the blender and it makes it smoother. I'm not done yet. I'm going to grind it once again. I'm going to add the previously grinded peppers and the cloves. This is what we've got here. Then I'll blend it again so everything is done with the blending, and I'll pour into a bowl and let it sit for like 10 to 15 minutes. So I'll allow the spices to get infused inside the liquid. We mustn't waste anything. Rinse out the blender. About 15 minutes later, I'm going to sieve the liquid, the spicy liquid. Isn't this the easiest kunu to make? This is the only thing I'm going to sieve. And then no need to pre-soak the grains, go to the mill, you sieve everything. This is so easy and fun. I'm rinsing out with hot water to get all the flavors out. If you don't have hot water, use water at room temperature. I'm going to put it on the stove to boil later on, so it doesn't really matter. All done. I'm going to put a lid on it, put it on the stove, bring to the boil over low heat. Give it a good mix so that it doesn't stir to the bottom of the pot. I've got a big bowl here. I'm going to pour in the raw pap akamu. This is 3 cups. I'm going to add some water, mixing everything together. This doesn't need a lot of water because the water content is rather high. Apart from the water that contains the spices, I'm boiling extra water. Back to the pot. It hasn't boiled yet. I'll stir so it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pot. Put a lid on it and watch closely so it does not boil all over the place. It's boiling. I'm gonna take it and pour it on the pap. Should be watery, not thick. Otherwise, you'll be drinking pap. This is where the extra hot water comes in. One thing I like about this method is the spices and the sweet potato, they are cooked. And for the peppers, it reduces the heat. So if you want more heat, just add more peppers to it. If it's getting cooked or done like pap, just add cool water to it. This reduces the cooking process or stops it. Our pap akamu ogi has been transformed into spicy kunu. Cover it. You can cover it halfway if you want to. While it is still hot, I'm going to add about half a cup of sugar to it. Half a cup of sugar, so it will have that spicy and sweet flavor. And I'm also going to add some ice cubes to it. So it is spicy kunu on the rocks. Once it cools down, chill. Isn't this the most easiest kunu to make? This upscale kunu zaki, sweet, spicy, and chilled. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.